Con, Zane, Molly, card, gang, whip, Flocko, bar, switch, lane.
Welcome to Sign Sessions, bitch. We got fucking Stevie, Lil Ice, Nady,
Mock.
Man, we just chilling here talking about creativity, improv, man. It's it's really dope. Young artists right here, young creatives. You know what I'm saying? We want to know what you about, your come up, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's dope to see. We creatives ourselves, so it's like we got this creative circle. You know what I'm saying? We gonna discuss real shit. Sure. First and foremost, like, just what was y'all come up? Who inspired y'all? You know what I'm saying? And just go about that.
Yeah, definitely one of my inspirations coming up, Michael Jackson. Try to just like copy every like dancing, how the way he sings, just like all his songs, all shit like that. And then as I got into middle school, I got more into like Migos. I got into Migos mad early, like 6th grade, 2013 type shit, like No Label 2 shit, and then like Future, and then I just started getting into all the
everything.
SoundCloud heads, and then once you get into SoundCloud, you know
just
all,
you
know
know
everything.
Once you start getting into music, it's the best thing, because then you're always looking for new music, and it's just like, give me that.
You feeding for low key,
yo. Sometimes you don't even be looking for new music; it'll pop up right on you. You'll be like, damn, what the fuck is this?
And that's a good thing when it's like when they're not even known.
Yeah, that's the best feeling. Some unintentional banging pulls up.
Like, bro, I swear to God, we heard of Mosey, TJ.
Yeah, Mosey.
Low key, I heard of Techno early, but not that early. We heard of TJ when he was recommended. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we kind of heard about Mosey too, like pretty early.
Hell yeah.
And they low key
because
like influenced like the music and shit.
I found Mosey on I think the video for Pull Up was on Elevator.
Yeah, it was always in the recommended. For
that's what I'm saying. Always on recommended.
For the longest time, I was like, who's Lil Mosey?
That's what I'm saying, and that's the first song I ever heard by him. That nigga was like 15 when he made that.
Exactly. That shit was crazy. I thought that shit was fire. I was like, what? I played that back like 10 times after that.
Yeah, bro. We pulled up on him early. I peeped some unreleased shit that he had on side.
Right off the bat, I gotta go with Chris Brown, obviously, because he can dance, sing, and rap. That's like what I'm trying to do. Acting too, I still do that and everything. Exactly, sports, everything. He's a baller, you know that. He's a
That's
shooter,
a multitasking king, bro.
and he's always he's always chasing the bag. He's chasing the green. You feel me? Like it says in my name, yo.
And he does clothing too. Like old fashioned.
You feel me? Chase Greene, yo. We out here. And that's the thing I need to clarify real quick. Like, my Instagram name right now is VV Stevie, because a lot of people like around the city know me like that. Oh, that's that dancing kid. That's that white boy that dances. Heard you, Stevie. Like, they know me as like Stevie and shit. But like, I'm really trying to get into the music and everything. So I'm like, I made an artist named Chase Greene, because my name is Stephen Chase Greene. So I just took like a better artist name and everything. It sounded better. Exactly, chasing the green. Everything worked out. I was like, fuck it. It's more or less.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So you bro, you've been making sound, dog. Like,
hell yeah.
What you listening to that made you inspire yourself and inspire the people around you to make music? You know what I'm saying? And do what you've been doing for like a year.
Yeah, I think definitely me. Just like as soon as like probably 8th grade, started listening to fusion stuff. I find all that stuff on SoundCloud, and then I started like listening to like I got into XXXTentacion early, like way before anybody started like really fucking with his music like that. Before the 17 album, before the 17 album, like I thought that shit was going crazy.
I feel like
I used to be playing that shit full volume in my house. And
you know what I feel like? Everyone that was hit, everyone that was like touched by X always says that they like was on him early.
Yo, but tell me,
like,
Vice City was.
Look at these niggas were on him.
Like,
tell me, Vice City wasn't a
Vice City.
They don't even know about it.
His music always hit. Like, it always went right to the soul. It was
what's crazy? I knew they wasn't on it from the jump. I'd be like, what's the first song you heard by him? They said like, Look at Me or some shit.
Nah, hell no.
I was like, that's already, you just answered my question.
Look at Me was when I thought people were hip to him, bro.
Look at Me was on 17, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Look at Me was on 17, wasn't it?
Look at Me?
It
was before that. I was.
He came out like I think he dropped it
our senior year.
On the wave early was low-key mad useful. Like, that shit like really put me on to like what I feel is good music, you feel me, and how I judge like artists, like whenever I hear new music and shit, like, cause we was really onto shit like early, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
and that's what makes you influence to be your own.
Exactly, because that shit hit us early to the point where when we make our own music, it affects us early. Like, we started making music mad young compared to like what a lot of the other artists are like nowadays. Like,
and you hear them youngins, you're like, yo, I can do that shit too. Like, I can create just as much as them, you know, and they're making a sound.
That actually brings me up. I was gonna say, like, what do you think you've learned about yourself, like, since you started making music, like, from then and now?
So much, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I know that I'm good at like using my own style and like flow and stuff that I have, and then kind of implementing that with like the good shit that I hear and all the music that I like to listen to and things I just fuck with. So.
For me, definitely, I realized like I'm a person that can always keep the energy lit. Like and I could like no matter if it's music, dance, or like a performance, or like we're about to perform and shit. Like you're gonna see, like I'm about to be up there getting, like I'm about to start dancing and everything to get everyone. Like, you feel me? Like I always try and keep a positive ass energy around me and shit. Like that's my mindset, to be a positive ass person.
That's the key.
Because people, you know, people like stay sliding up on my shit, like just saying some hateful ass shit, like thinking it's gonna hurt me or some shit. Like, wow, you snapped me on a fake account or some shit. Like weirdos out here nowadays, like just to hate, bro.
And people who
it's not. I don't even take it to heart though. Like it really is.
The hate is from
you can
them.
take it. You can take it as like criticism, which is like a really smart fucking like use if it's hate. But if the hate is nonsense, then ignore that shit.
That's big facts. But y'all coming up and shit, making sound, especially in Rhode Island, is small, so like you get to see what everybody's doing, even if you're not, you know what I'm saying, on that every day. We're seeing what's going on, but like, where do you guys see yourself, especially you, Lil Ice, like, what do you see in yourself as far as Rhode Island? Because you've been making music for about a year and a half, so like, you've already created a sound, worked with other people.
Yeah, so I think that like, especially shout out my boy D Gomes, Swifty.
Shout out D Gomes.
Definitely. We got a lot of like fire artists out here, and I just hear like a bunch of shit, like you said, like even if you don't like see it, it'll just be in your face. Like there's so many people like trying to make music nowadays, especially kids that like see other kids like me and stuff, and just like anybody, like Lil Tecco, Lil TJ, Lil Mosey, like just young people like coming up, they just see that and they're like, oh shit, I can, and they're like, oh shit, I can do that same thing. So like, I think that that's definitely a big part of like bringing in like the new generation of rap nowadays.
Yeah.
Nah, we're out here, you know what I'm saying, making music. You guys are making music, and I've noticed, obviously, you got a song with Lil Mosey, you got a song with Lil Swifty, so how was working with them and creating?
I think definitely like working, especially like I work with artists that are like feel like similar to me, or I can like fuck with and like hop on some shit and be like, yo bro, I want you to hop on this with me. Like,
when that mocking Lil Ice dropping.
Nah, that's dropping soon. I'm about to be on his project coming up. That shit's soon.
Hell
yeah. I'm about to tap in with that shit. About to be at that release party. That shit's
get it.
Crazy.
It's lit. But that's just dope to see, dog, because we got so much creativity around us, so much people making music and believing in what they do, because that's important. Exactly. You got to believe in what you're doing and make yourself a good sound. And as far as you, like, you have a distinct sound.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a lot of like Lil TJ, Lil Mosey, very similar. So how's that in making your sound in that way?
Yeah, I think just like I said, like I just like draw inspiration from like the people that I like listen to a lot and try to implement that with my own music, put my own sound on that.
That's the way.
And I think even like the youngins nowadays, like they all have like a certain like vibe with their music. I don't know, like it even makes them different. Like I don't know, you're part of like that whole culture and everything of like the youngins like that just have like a whole vibe. But like specifically what I'm talking about is like our boy Swifty, bro. Like this kid is different. Like he produces all his tracks, mixes and masters, engineers. He does all his own music, right? And he just freestyles it. He'll be in the studio, he'll be like, nah. Like he don't do that writing shit. He'll just be like, ooh. He'll just start flowing, right? He'll record his flow. He'll record his flow. He'll be like, "Ooh, that shit's stupid," and then he'll make a bar to it, and then he'll just start freestyling the whole song, and like, he's fire. But like, he's just influencing. What I'm saying is like, he's influencing like the culture. Definitely, like a lot of people. I'm not saying like are taking his flow, but a lot of people are like being influenced by his flow. Even
and that's the key.
Because he's been on this flow for a minute. Like he's on that slime shit almost.
Yo, the slime shit.
I'm telling you, slime shit.
And go tap in with his new music video, my boy Bob.
Hell yeah.
On the map.
It's called On the Map. Put on for the city.
Exactly.
Like not even just for ourselves, bro. Just for everyone.
Like just everybody.
That's my
in
energy.
my group too. Like BTG, like my boy Bucks is about to touch 100K in his music video.
Wow.
They just dropped like 3 months ago.
That's
too.
legendary.
Like some crazy shit. Like,
It's some
He's
fire
coming
shit.
up with them niggas in mass, and there's niggas like Be the Flyest, fucking 791 Cow with
Oh
Polo
shit,
G.
He did that shit.
that's
Yeah.
wavy, bro. That's
Yeah.
That shit is lit.
So niggas on the come up, and like he's definitely in that category. Like
He
he's
is,
different, bro.
He's coming up.
Niggas
And
are really
that's-
on some
that shit-
different
that's
shit.
the
People
thing.
don't even like know about it. Like people don't even know about it.
And this
He
is like as
helps
artists we've
everybody,
met
bro.
just so many people that we never would have like expected to meet, bro, and like we just made bonds like on some
Exactly.
real shit. Like
Yeah,
That's
even
what-
when we're
that's
not
what's
doing
up, bro.
music, always just
and
marketing,
people, some
trying
people
to,
don't
like,
even know
connect with
yet.
people.
That's the crazy thing.
Nah, that's crazy
Oh.
because when I hear all these artists from Rhode Island, you know, like I hear you, I listen to D Gomes, I hear OSF's music, I hear Lily Rain and all these people.
Facts, shout out
Fuck with
OSF.
Lily Rain.
Shout out everybody, bro. I hear
everybody
Sue-
in the state, man. Like
shout out
it's just
everybody,
dope.
though.
No
You know,
bullshit,
and
bro.
even J Deuce too. When like,
Hell
he-
yeah,
at
nah.
the time.
I would not. I was
Bro.
banging that shit
Like,
in
I-
high school.
That's what I'm saying. I hear all this shit, and I'm still amazed. Like, how the fuck are we? Like, how's Rhode Island not on the map
Yeah,
yet?
exactly.
No,
Now
bro.
we're about to be
Bro, no
soon.
bullshit
Niggas
though.
are gonna know
Soon,
about
bro.
it soon.
If it's
Yeah.
D Gomes or anyone,
Just
bro,
know.
or anyone,
All
like,
of us, bro. All
we're
of
all
us.
doing it together. It's a
yeah.
whole movement, bro.
The thing is
This
though,
is big, bro.
I
Niggas
feel like
are
in the
really
music,
working, like, out here.
That's what I'm
in the
saying.
music shit,
People
you
really
gotta
don't
work,
know,
bro.
Yeah, you
That's-
gotta work.
You gotta put in the
Everybody's
work.
working, bro.
You gotta
We
work.
And that's what everybody like. A lot of people are putting music in the vault too, like
Yeah.
not even releasing everything because you got to be a marketing, you know, not expert, but you got to know your marketing shit. You can't just throw that out because people don't have attention for everything. Might
They'll look
anticipate,
and then
yeah, they'll be like whatever, like you know.
Exactly.
But you got to hit them with the
It's a
nigga. I got this shit, bro. I got
Man,
you wasn't ready for this shit, nigga. Like,
that's why I've been saving my shit.
Exactly.
You
That's
feel
why,
me?
that's
So
why
I
we
can
just
just
got
come
fire
harder,
shit in the vault.
harder
We
than
got
ever with
hits,
this.
bro. Like,
Shout out, Lil Baby.
me, him,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
everybody, bro.
So we can just go harder than ever, bro.
hell yeah.
That's it.
Now, as far as y'all making music too,
We have some crazy songs together, by the way, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
we got-
just
we
said
got it.
you just
Yeah.
said making music together. I didn't know what you were
About
gonna
to
say
come out
after
with-
that, but
about
making
to come out
music
with a
together.
tape soon.
We're about to make
Just
an
know.
EP.
A
bro.
collab tape?
That
Just-
shit's on
About
the
an
way.
EP
That
just
shit's
come
on the way.
together, bro.
That's
Oh, your little pumping perk shit.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Together we're different.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
right.
actually, let me
The
let me
energy
toss it on.
together
Let me
is
toss
crazy.
that shit.
Heard you.
I'm about to
you.
hear some fire shit.
Hell
No
yeah.
bullshit.
It's just some
Yo, this is
banger.
Die Alone. If y'all come out to
This
the
shit
show,
goes
Lil
crazy.
Durk, August 24th, we're performing this.
Performing this
Pop
shit.
out to that
It's
show, yo. The Strand.
It's
That's it.
Saturday night.
Yo, turn up with these guys. I will be
Everybody
there,
else is
but
gonna be there, fam.
That's
hell
That
yeah.
show though, for real. It's gonna be
Hell
lit.
yeah.
Yeah, this shit's lit. Die Alone.
This in the vault though. This unreleased.
This in the vault.
This coming up though.
They saying they love you, but they gon' let you die alone. Growing up records felt like the streets my only home. And I lost my brother and learned to get it by my own. And I'ma keep working, I'm tryna put my city on. Gunshots, bullets, they flying right at your dome. And don't be talking crazy, cause I'll get your nigga gone. Don't pick up at the tone, and bitch don't have my phone. Said this is my story, I'm tryna tell you what I know. Late nights on the block, I'm with the goons, I started serving. Hang around them killers and gorillas make you nervous. I don't know too much, I put pain up inside these verses. Now they ask for pictures, I told myself you deserve it. Used to be the Honda, now we pull up in Suburbans. I got in that water, now it's time to reach the surface. Backing off and showing off to Neiman, started splurging. Now we in a foreign on the interstate swerving. Another 30 bands, got that right up off the back end. And in out them streets on how to hustle, got to trapping. If you ain't heard of us, and yeah, I know you gotta tap in. My brother said we made it, now I'm bringing all these racks in. Went up in his crib, he got too bold, I had to clap him. And I'm a smooth criminal, might think I'm Michael Jackson. And who are you, nigga? Got me asking, oh, what happened? He said he wanted free, so you already know I'm taxing. They saying they love you, but they gon' let you die alone. Growing up records felt like the streets my only home. And I lost my brother and learned to get it by my own. And I'ma keep working, I'm tryna put my city on. Gunshots, bullets, they flying right at your dome. And don't be talking crazy, cause I'll get your nigga gone. Don't pick up at the tone, and bitch don't have my phone. Said this is my story, I'm tryna tell you what I know.
Turning all these pages, I can see right through the lines. Thinking about the times when I could barely spare a dime. Trying to feed my younger brothers. If I meet 6, I'll give you 3. That's just how you break your numbers. Jumping over hurdles just to make a smaller circle. Been through hell and back, it's hella whack and there ain't no reversal. So this music shit, it touched my soul. And my voice is like the bridge so you can feel just what I know. Growing up, my only wish was to never die alone. Ever since I lost my brother, realized nothing's set in stone. Making money, getting way, I'm in my bag and I condone any artist that push the shit just by their own. See, I could do this by myself, but I could do it with my crew. We spin around the corner, hoping that we won't shoot. Cause we always praying every night we gon' do it. God be against, but this the life that I'm
They saying
pursuing.
they love you, but they gon' let you die alone. Growing up records felt like the streets my only home. And I lost my brother and learned to get it by my own. And I'ma keep working, I'm tryna put my city on. Gunshots, bullets, they flying right at your dome. And don't be talking crazy, cause I'll get y'all nigga gone. Don't pick up at the tone, and bitch don't hit my phone. Said this is my story, I'm tryna tell you what I know.
Nah, that hook's golden too.
I'm telling you.
Fire
That
though.
shit kind of remind me of Polo G.
Yo, I
Right,
seen you
bro.
gassed up on that. Like, how'd you guys feel making that shit?
Bro,
That shit
I
had
was just
to
like
feel
in his
crazy,
basement.
man.
I
That
was
could
just
be
in his
ill,
basement. We was in his basement, right? This is every time we link up to write, bro. Every time we link up to write, it's like, yo, put on this type of beat, right? We put on this type of beat, and he'll be like, got you. take his Xbox controller, he'll type in that whole shit. He'll be like, nah, this one's about to go crazy.
And it does go crazy.
Yo.
Then he puts it on, and I be like, wait, nah, hold up, and I just
You
start
writing
typing.
some shit.
Cause I write all my shit.
Facts.
We
I be
freestyle all the
writing my
time.
shit too,
Like we could
'cause-
freestyle, like that
yeah.
shit's lit. But like I write all my music, like I know it sounds better. I
I
know
be
what I'm good
freestyling
at.
sometimes.
And shit.
though.
Nah, but I
freestyle.
freestyle. This is what I do. I usually
People
write
don't
like the
even
first
notice.
half of my song and freestyle the rest.
Exactly. People
Like,
won't even notice.
For
We're just
close up,
sticking
one
to
of my
freestyle
songs, I
verse.
did that shit.
Just quick
Yeah,
shit.
that's like, but that's the
Exactly.
thing. That's your natural creativity.
Yeah,
Like,
I was just like, nah, I felt the vibe. It just you could just go on forever.
Oh, yeah,
Raw,
definitely.
feel that energy is inside of you, bro. Like I don't know.
Facts.
nah, that song, I really
Yeah,
fuck with
songs
that.
like these though, we like write because we're trying to make like timeless music. So
Hell
like
yeah.
music that like people can like always be listening to, like about some real shit.
That's the way that you really touch a fan base or touch people with your
That's why
music.
songs by like Polo G, like Through the Storm, like go crazy because they're like you can listen to that every single time. It will never get old.
Nah, for sure. And the thing like that's different
Yeah,
like
there's a
with
Polo G
us right
vibe,
now,
bro.
because at the moment like we're low key known like a little bit improv. Like I was at Prospect. You guys know where Prospect's at the other day.
Yeah.
I was doing my thing. You feel me? And I was like, we was in the street. We was playing my music, and this kid he comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, this shit's hard. Let me put it on in my car real quick." I was like, "Nah, bro, this is unreleased. Like it's on my phone."
have it
He
later,
was like,
man?
I completed my car. I was like, oh, I bet. So I played that shit in my car. He turned it up, and like these kids, they walk up to me. They're like, yo, you're that dancing kid on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, bro, VV Stevie, like you feel me? But I was like, but I'm trying to get into this music shit. Like, peep this. Tell me if you fuck with it. And they were like, yo, that's crazy. And like, they already knew who Ice was, but like they didn't even know I did that music shit yet. But so like we're still like we're known for like what we do, but we're still trying to reach like a big audience. We're trying to get like a real fan base. I'm moving to Philadelphia in September because I'm going to school at Drexel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going into the major of entertainment and arts management, right? So I'm finna learn how to be like a manager and everything. I'm finna learn how to do like I have to take like a law class, learn how to sign record labels, sign all these deals and everything, make sure everything's like all set and everything. I don't even know, but I'm trying to do like a double major in music industry. I'm still working that out with like my advisor, but I'm doing a minor in dance. So like I'm just doing every fucking type of thing possible just to get my
fuck with
dream.
that.
Like you
That's
feel
what
me?
I'm saying.
Like I'm
Yeah,
really
real
working.
creative with it.
You feel me?
Be able to
So
do
like
everything.
my school, especially the reason I really fucked with this school though is because they have like a program where they can like get you jobs. It's called a co-op program. So like I could get any job at like a record label internship or some shit. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go there and be like, yo, let me hop in the stool real quick, yo, let me show you something. Just like do some regular shit. Like I don't know. Like the dreams I have are just so big. I'm just trying to take this shit with me. And if I can't do it myself, I'm gonna manage this kid, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like together, like.
Fucking.
Heard you.
So as upcoming artists, what would y'all say are some of your weaknesses and strong suits that like
Word.
you learned about yourself?
You want me to go first? Weaknesses. I could definitely get more athletic. I could definitely work on my image. You feel me? Like I'm definitely trying to get up there. I'm trying to look like, get my body like Chris Brown type shit. I'm trying to get all strong and shit. Nah, I be putting the work in. I work out every day. So weaknesses. That's like a literal weakness almost. But in the music, like I guess I could spend more time in the studio and shit for sure. Learn how to really like record and like go crazy, because I definitely feel like I got it right now, but if I really put that time in that studio, like if I had the money to just work every day, like it would be different. So right now I'm just doing that on my crib, just playing beats off my laptop and just writing every day. Like
that's the way to do it.
So that's my strong suit. I got a crazy grind, I got a crazy strive, and my mindset, we on a different level than these.
And we got the home studio that we just be cooking at home on.
Yeah.
So we just make mad unreleased music that way. We just be working all the time.
Yeah.
Just keep it shit on the
All
ball.
the time.
Yeah, that's
See everybody cool.
What about you?
Yeah, weaknesses.
Nah, but yeah, some of my weaknesses, I don't know. I don't really be thinking about like my weaknesses. Like I know people like can like criticize and like I take critiques for my music, but like I don't really see anything I do as like being weak. I just think I have like my own like style and stuff, and I try to like implement that, like I said, with the music that I listen to and stuff. So I think that really like shows what kind of like ear I have too, and just like the music that I make.
I feel that. I feel like that's a good way to think too. There's good ways to think, both accepting criticism and also knowing that you got your ideas, and no matter what, that's what you thought was great.
You have to have a little stubbornness in it.
Of course. You got to know your shit.
And that's not being selfish. That's being smart.
You gotta make sure that you're the best. In your mind, you are the best, because that's your set goal. You know what I mean?
That's the only way to think about it.
That's why like when they see all these artists and they be like he mad cocky and blah blah. Like they're not cocky. They want to be the best, so they act like they are the best.
Yeah.
That's offending. No bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. It's principle.
They got that.
You gotta make your.
If you don't have that mentality, then you're not doing it right.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not chasing your dream.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's the only way. The only way your dreams become reality is if you're the one pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Despite what everybody else is saying.
On some real shit, it's not gonna happen if I don't really just do it.
That's fact, bro. That's true.
It's not gonna happen unless I do it. So I really just put the work and I just start working every day.
Right.
Like,
That's big fact.
it's not gonna happen if you don't do it, bro. Put your fucking mind to it. You can do anything you put your mind to on some real shit.
No bullshit.
Now, I know you guys mentioned before y'all releasing like an album or something like that. Do you guys have ideas with it? Like, how do you guys come up with just an album idea or like a project type shit?
So like recently, hold on, I'm gonna let him speak in a second. But recently, we really been working on like telling stories and like getting into like putting real bars like into our shit. You feel me? Like we really
speaking statements.
Oh wait.
We really been getting into that real
Speaking
shit. You feel me?
statements.
Like really making a novel with it, a poem.
Yeah, niggas are gonna hear some crazy shit soon.
No bullshit.
So how do you come up with your ideas for your music or your songs type shit?
I think like me and him just be like he said, we just always be like looking up beats, just like he's like, oh, let me hop on this. We always be like just bouncing ideas off each other about like songs you should make. Like, yo, what do you think we should talk about like as a topic in this song? And then we just be like kind of just going from there. We're like both just go write some shit real quick, and then we'll spit it to each other and be like, oh, yup, keep that, but try to talk about like this more or something.
So y'all kind of think about like what kind of vibe the beat gives you.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Go
We both from working so much, just like come off like similar vibes on songs, and we can like just like both getting like our melodic shit on one track, or we can both get on like some crazy shit on something.
You wanna know some like a story of development almost, just to give you an idea of like where I feel like we're at in music.
Definitely.
So like last summer is when we really became tight. Like last summer is when we started linking up every single day and just freestyling. But that's the thing, we was just freestyling. We wasn't even writing.
No,
we was
crazy,
freestyling,
no.
but we were writing by ourselves. We were writing by ourselves. So we were learning the freestyle game. We was looking at all these different artists. Shout out my boy YB and Corday, bro.
Shout out to Corday, dog.
He could freestyle like a fucking
Slime
crazy
Sessions
ass
on
man,
that
bro.
soon.
Oh yeah.
That album was
crazy.
the best album of the year, bro. I hate saying that shit, but that was the best album of the year. Every song individually was fire, and as a collective, there was like, it was a masterpiece, bro. On some real shit. That shit was
some timeless
Ray, bro.
music.
That R&B track, bro, crazy. Meek Mill, he had Meek Mill on that. With that Anderson .Paak and that Pusha T, bro. Nightmare on the Real. Pusha T is a fucking GOAT. Top 20 rappers of all time.
No, bro, people don't even know that too. That's a crazy.
Pusha T.
What?
Pusha T's a
Crazy.
Yo, you gotta know, bro. Daytona classic.
He's a GOAT.
They
If it wasn't for him and
Daytona,
Pharrell,
bro.
Lil Wayne, Like,
Huh?
So you used to bump that a lot.
Yo, when that came out, I'm like, nah, this shit's hard.
Which one?
Daytona.
That's one of the hardest albums of last year,
bro.
When that shit
Seven
dropped,
songs,
yo,
every
a month
time
straight.
he lit.
Daytona.
and it's just 7 songs too, and that shit's one of the best projects of last
Back
year.
to the shit about like the development. My fault. Like we got
My
off for the
fault.
freestyle
Yes.
shit, but like last year we was linking up every day to freestyle. But like this year, we've been like this summer we've been linking up like every day to write. We've been linking up to make music, figure out what sounds good, figure out how to make better music. You feel me? Like that's what it is. Like we just have two mindsets from this year and last year. Last year we were just learning, we were just getting into it. You feel me? But we were still making connections, cause we were like we're on our shit right when we started, but now we really like been into
I
this
feel
shit.
it. That's
So like we're ready for the future. We've been planning this shit.
yeah. That's kind of like how we are with like me.
You gotta put your personality. You gotta let them know who you are,
And
and
let him see what's up.
you know what I'm saying. see the slime real quick. You know what I'm saying. See the movement. But yo, that's dope, dog. Just having projects on the way, having all that shit running through the vault.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Y'all
That's what I'm
got
saying.
y'all got any unreleased with other Rhode Island rappers or
Oh,
soon to
yeah.
work?
Of course. We got
I
mad
mean,
shit with Swifty too.
Yeah,
We got shit
Swifty's
with-
like our.
Because that's
like
your
our brother.
boy.
Facts.
Because I be seeing y'all all the time. Y'all be with each other all the
Nah,
time
yeah,
too.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I listen to some of his music too. Like
I need more music with him. I need
Then
more music with him.
Young Sen
we
too.
both though.
She's nice too.
Facts.
She's
Facts.
nice.
Yeah, I had some shit on her album that dropped like a couple
I
months
see.
back.
That's what's up.
Now, are you
Bands.
think of keeping Lil Ice or just having Ice?
Nah,
That-
I'm probably just gonna keep the Lil.
Lil Ice?
Yeah, I'm
Word,
trying to
word.
be another Lil. I don't really care what
I
people
fuck
think
with it.
about that.
Right.
Fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause that's a question that like, cause a lot of people are like, yo, like the Lil,
Yeah,
but the
man.
Lil,
Yeah.
that's what we are right now. That's the
Exactly.
culture.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's been like that for grip.
You really have
Lil
to.
Wayne, bro.
Like Lil
Yeah,
Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Exactly.
He kind of started that
He was
shit
the
before,
first.
yeah,
He was the
yeah.
first.
Everybody's though.
Shit,
Yeah.
now look, the little got it, little kid.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
the-
Up and coming too, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone, I fuck with everyone.
Hard. I fuck with
I fuck
both.
with
Slime.
everyone
I
on
fuck with
YSL,
that.
bro.
I fuck with
Duke
that.
is underrated
Shout out
too.
YSL.
All live
man.
Mexico.
Shout
We
out.
did a
That
slime
Duke
session
and
on
Gunna
there.
shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
bro.
that
that
shit
shit was
Duke
crazy.
be
Nah,
down.
but Duke and Young Thug, what's it
To
called?
the moon.
To the
Nah,
moon.
what's the other one?
Webby.
Nah, wait, hold up. It's Kid now. It's Kid and Young Thug, I think.
Keaton Young Thug.
Is it on Key's album?
$1 Million Mansion?
Yeah, some shit. I don't fucking know that shit.
That
Yo,
shit
let me
is crazy.
throw that on.
Dog one time, nigga.
For the one
Dog about
time,
to
bro.
drop tonight. Shit.
Yeah, Thug.
Yeah, bro.
I had a dream about this nigga Thug.
Is he dropping the album tonight? though? Nah, but is he dropping it tonight though?
Yeah, bro.
I thought
Yeah,
it
they
was.
need to be. So much fun,
bet.
dog.
I bet.
And QC dropping their shit tonight too.
Exactly. That shit's
Yeah.
gonna go crazy.
I heard Sway Lee's dropping an EP and shit too.
Wait, no, he's
Lil
dropping
Baby
it,
is
and Drake's
too
on
nice,
it, and
bro.
Drake's on it. Sway Lee and
They
Drake
swear.
tonight.
That's hitting billboards by 3 p.m.
Yeah, that's oh, yes, sir. Nah, I'm turning to Young Thug tonight when that shit come out, bro. No bullshit.
And he's back to blonde too. Might have to make a dance video to this though.
Yeah, that's a fact. This shit is wild. They ain't even doing music videos. That's crazy. It's like 2.
I get colder. Thought I told ya. We in a fair lane, in a Hellcat, in a Mulsanne. If he bounce back, 100 shots ring. He got no dog tag. How you gang bang? He not bout that. He ain't insane. Give him 30 shots. Shoot him curtain ring. Finger flooded. Hop on it, I ring. Yeah, we bossy. She be saucy. Cossy. You said you want a wedding ring, that's when you lost me. Gon' be irritated with your mouthpiece. I hope with G63 bands to the nosebleed. Yeah, I'm a bossy.
You got a slime session on this
That's why I
album,
love slime shit. Makes you do that staying shit. You're like,
Yo, we're trying to make this dance famous. Hold on,
I can't go crazy like a shadow.
and then you flip
Hey,
it.
I got some mazes
Yeah,
on the
we've been doing it in the videos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta make it slow. You gotta cut it up too, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
it's that kitchen shit.
Yeah, hold on. Hey,
Bands on the seat.
2 at a time. Hey, hold on.
Shawty something out my shit. And I woke up with a freak. Goddamn,
This shit hard, bro.
bust it down every fucking day of the week.
Living easy breezy, we fuck on designer sheets.
I hit me so heavy
Fucking
with
lit out here, bro.
my
shit hard, man.
This is Rhode Island, dog. Straight vibe.
This 401, bro. And then I really fuck with King OSF. Like I actually listen to his shit. Like
and Lil Santana too. He's nice too.
Facts.
I went to elementary school with him.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
And we was rapping like in middle school. We was rapping. I mean elementary school, right? We was like, what was it like 3rd, 4th grade at cafeteria? We were like trying to spit, but we were like. We wasn't really on that time, so Byron like he would try to freestyle, and then he would start just rapping another person's song, but I didn't fucking know, so I was just like, ooh, and I was getting fucking lit with that shit. He's rapping somebody else's song, I didn't even know, because I was like, I heard some of the bars, I told it to my brother. He was like, that's a fucking song, stupid, some shit. I was like, oh,
niggas always do that too.
That's funny, bro.
You feel me? So I'm a young, but I'm over here, I'm trying to get lit and shit. So I started rapping trash, but like I don't even know. It was just like some stupid shit.
You doing your thing though. You was doing your shit.
But I was rapping though. Like I was actually rhyming and saying shit. It was just trash. You feel me? Like you're in 4th grade. Like
shit. It's a shot.
Yeah, bro. That shit's crazy. Nah, we got a lot of creatives here in Rhode Island, man. Like a lot of people on the low too, just making music for fun. Yeah. You feel like
and fashion. We have.
I'm trying to do this for a life though. This is
that's the thing. Exactly. You're trying to make an imprint.
Yeah.
And that's the way. We trying to make an imprint. Like we really.
Creatives in Rhode Island, bro.
Exactly, man.
I fuck with you.
Of course, dog.
Sure.
Slime session, gang shit.
Slime session. Shout out slime session.
Yeah, so